Hey guys, bear with me. I'm just setting a few things up, all right? All right, I'm on the mic, guys. Can you hear me? So I know a lot of people that have been. Let me turn my mic down a bit here. I know a lot of people on YouTube that have been talking about, oh, the price can go up, the price can go down. I'm telling you that I think we're pretty much topped out, and I'm just telling you, I think we're headed down from 41K. Nobody's willing to ever just put themselves out there and say, you know what, I think this is the damn top, and I think we're coming down. So I'm making this video and telling you I think we're going to get it topped out here. And I'm going to show you why this is the case. And again, I don't think anyone could give you this top unless they use rings. And since I'm the only one that uses rings, I'm the only one that can give you this top. Yeah, okay, and that's the other thing, guys. Listen, so I told you I had a huge project. It took about a week and a half to get done, and I finally finished it. And after I finished it, with so much work, I needed to take a little break because it was just too much damn work. So I'm very happy I'm done with that. Now I can go like full steam ahead with these charts. So you mentioned the theta chart. So look, here's what I'm going to do. By the way, Crypto Clueless, if you're here, you had paid me $300 for 2 charts. I went ahead and refunded you that money. I told you around the 10th I'd start on it. I do not like having money up front if I haven't done the work. So I went ahead and refunded you that money. When I do get to that chart, I will go ahead and contact you again. But listen, so guys, I will go ahead after today. I have a few things I need to tie up today, get done. Then I will be updating all the charts because that's all I have to do. That's all I want to do. I'm going to just do this strictly. So again, the charts will be updated. Bitcoin charts are always updated. Don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I have a lot of charts to do, and that is what I will be doing. Just going to crank up some music, some classic rock, and just start charting like crazy. I know Matic was on the top of the list, so Matic will be done first because you guys are fanatics for Matic. I haven't even looked at the damn Matic chart. I do not know why. Monero is probably second, and then obviously updating the current charts on the website. And before we get into this TA, guys, before I break this all down and show you why I think we're about to top out and come down, let's see here. I do want to, hold on. I'm dealing with 2 windows here. Makes it a little tough. All right. If you do want to access these charts, guys, and Bruno S., thank you for the 5 CA. Don't know what that means. You're welcome, man. And listen, I could be wrong. I am going to give you both scenarios. I mean, I think, you know, that's what I should do is give you scenarios. I'm going to show you what's going to make me bullish, and obviously, if you stay below this point, then we're tending to be bearish. So let me just go through this. But guys, look, if you do want to access these charts, there's no lifetime available right now. But if you do want to access the charts, and again, if you sign up today, it'll probably be about maybe the next 3 days before all the charts are updated. New charts have been added. Canadian dollars, got it. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. So again, if you want to wait for a day or so to sign up, but if you sign up today, you still have 30 days for 1 month. So for $39 a month, you get access to all the Bitcoins, altcoins, precious metals, Discord and Twitter. Stocks and tutorials are separate. Tutorials teach you how to create these charts. But again, I will update all the altcoin charts, and I'll be adding some more altcoin charts. And make sure you follow me on Twitter because I'll update you and say, hey, Matic's been added, Monero has been added, or I'll say AMC. Somebody wants AMC and I think GameStop and a couple others. That's when I give a refund because I want to make sure I get the charge up before they pay. But again, guys, the charts will be done. That is my I have that on my checklist, so that is what I'm going to get done. Yeah, there's a death cross coming up. There's all kinds of stuff coming up. But let's go ahead and get into this, guys. But if you do want to access these charts, here is the link if you want to sign up. And again, here, if you go to sign up, it says $39 a month for Bitcoins, altcoins, precious metals, Discord, and Twitter. This is stocks, this is tutorials. This is a link, guys. If you do want to try it out for 1 month, it's up to you. If you want to get access to Twitter and Discord, you will have to email me through the contact page. So guys, let's jump into this. I'm gonna go. I only have a few charts up. It's gonna be a pretty quick stream. I just want to show what I'm looking at. Currently, your resistance on the A1 chart. I'm going to give you this right now. Look, your resistance right now that we're struggling to get above is going to be right here on 40,500. We can't get above that. You can see this has been resistance. It's been support and resistance. Your current support below to watch is going to be right down here. Again, I had different charts, but the A1 chart shows 39,219. So pay attention to that. But the most important thing is this chart right here, where this is the thumbnail. It says top. I had this arrow, this huge arrow that says top. And you say, well, how do you know that's possibly a top? What makes you think that's a top? Well, if we inspect this chart, if we zoom out, first of all, look at the Bollinger Band here. Bam, right here at this damn ring. That's not a coincidence, guys. That's just nature showing itself. That's Fibonacci. But look, I think this is the top. Let me give you a price label here, and I'm going to show you why I think this is the top. Now, I'm not saying we can't. I'm saying I think we'll get rejected here and come down. It's possible we come down further, but I think we will hit this point and come down, at least have a retrace before pushing back up. When we get above this point, hey, get a little more bullish. I'll show you the other chart, which is going to make me very bullish. Let me get rid of this arrow. But the reason I say this is the top is because on this is the F1 chart. I keep this label here so you know which chart it is. But if you'll notice back here, look at this red ring. I'm going to turn off this Bollinger Band. Notice every time we hit this red ring what happened. Where's my damn... Here. Look, hold on. Notice right here, we got topped out right here, and right here, right? So look where we're at. Right friggin' here at this ring. So obviously if we push above this hold support, maybe that gets bullish. But I think it's more likely what's going to happen. And remember, guys, we were playing this F1 chart down here. And look how well we're respecting this ring. Rejected, rejected. Got above a little bit, rejected, rejected. Then it became support. We pushed up and came down. So I'm waiting to see if we hit this point, get rejected, and then your support below is going to be right here at... Let me make this bigger so you can see it. So look. If we push up, you know, the top of this ring is at 41,000. If you break, this is our support right here. You see this has been support right here. We did break below it, but you can see this was support, resistance, support, 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 resistance, resistance. Didn't quite come up to it, and now it will be your support. So if we break 39,216 before this ring, we're coming down to some lower targets. And look, this is pretty much the lowest point we went right here. This is we bottomed right here, found support. So this is our support that needs to hold down here around 32,000. And that other chart, guys, this C1 chart nailed that bottom. And remember I told you if we came down, I said that if you remember that last video I made, I said that around 32,000 to 31,000 was a point to buy in. This chart nailed that drop right here. If you guys were paying attention to this chart when it dropped, that's pretty much what you're supposed to buy in, around 31,000. And yes, that was also close to a double bottom back here. But again, I did lose some money. I didn't get out of my trade. My power went out and I was stuck in a trade without a stop. So I rode it all the way down, knew that it was going to bounce here, rode it back up. I did get out early. I should have stayed in. I would have made more money. I did buy back in later. But hey, you know, that's how it goes. But the chart was on point. But not only that, I told you to pay attention to this chart. I said this was the most important support level in Bitcoin, right here. I said this was the point you needed to watch. And you'll notice we didn't break past this point. That's why I was so confident to stay in my trade. Even though I was losing money, I was very confident we got to this point. We'd bounce back up. And I told you that this line goes back since the beginning of Bitcoin. It was resistance right here. Well, actually, it was support right here, resistance right here. Now, hold on. I'll put this in the middle of the screen. See, it was support and resistance. Let's pull it back. And you'll notice that this one trend line here, guys, I mean, it goes back so far. Bitcoin has been respecting it. People draw these lines in so many different ways. I think a lot of people draw them the wrong way. Resistance, support, support, and it goes back even further. And the point reason I'm showing you this is because if this breaks, then we're going much lower. That's why this is so important. Notice it was support and resistance here, right? And again, like I said, it goes to the beginning of Bitcoin. That's why this is such an important support level. And that's the one we bottomed on, guys. So if we break this, we're going much, much lower. As long as we stay above this. And then again, look at this. This is 2014 support, resistance. Let me pull it back more. Look at this. This is all the way back in 2013. And you can see right here. It was support, resistance, support. So again, what I'm saying is, if we break that line, well, you see the next line below? You see that blue line right below? That's where we're headed. If we break that support, let me find out where the hell we're at. There we go. So if we break that support, guys, where are we headed? Well, I know we have support levels on the way down, but ultimately, if we break this, if we come down and we break 31,900, it looks like our support's going to be close to 32,000. So if we break 32,000, I'm sorry, guys, but your next fib channel line below is all the way down here at $1,900 or $19,895. Bye. So yeah, I do have support levels. You'll catch bounces on the way. Again, it depends on if we're a bear market or a bull market, but you have to remember. And let me go ahead and give you this target. This is what I'm saying. Look, if we push up, I don't think we can get above 3,100 without a retrace. Notice this orange ring. I told you this is where I said to short. I said right here, I said short 40K. If you shorted right there where I told you, that was a 22% short. And I told you when we got down to this support level here on the C1 chart, I said that is where you buy. And if you did that, that was a long of 32%. Now I'm telling you it's possible we're temporarily topped out for a retrace, but if we push up, you have the 200 daily moving average, you have this ring which is going to be a lot of resistance. If you don't understand why this orange ring or this red ring is so important, go back, watch previous videos. And then on top of that, you've got resistance right here. Again, I just showed you how important these support and resistance levels are. This is right here at around 45,600, and then you have the 21-week moving average, which is up here at 48,548. So you have a lot of resistance above that we have to break. To me, okay, I'll tell you what, if we get above, look, a lot of people are saying 42,000. If you get above 42,000, then I think a lot of people said that they'll start getting bullish. I don't think that's the number they need to be watching. 42,000 would be on par with the 200 daily moving average. Yeah, I guess that's bullish. But for me to get bullish, you got to get above this ring at 44,741 and this very important resistance level at 46,000. If we get above that, guys, I'm bullish. I think it's possible this could push up to put in a higher high. And then you still have to watch this 21-week moving average as well. But again, before I get bullish, it's not 42K, guys. For me, it's 46K. Until that point, guys, this could still come crashing right back down. Yeah, you're welcome. And expect more great charts on the way. I appreciate that, Bat. Again, and I told you guys I had a big project. I didn't want to accept it. I even raised my rates, and they still accepted it. I was a little upset about it, but it's done, and I'm happy. So again, if you get access to the charts, I will have the price labels. But just so you guys, for you guys are not subscribed, if we break 32,164, I think the next support, I have different charts with different targets. I think the next target is around 26,000. I have to go through those charts. I'm just giving you the most important support and resistance levels to pay attention to, okay? If we drop and we come down and we test, 32,000, if that holds, buy, write it up. But if 32,000 breaks, guys, I just showed you, this goes back since 2012. That's how important this support level is. So if that breaks, according to this fib channel, that you can see we've been respecting the hell out of it, this is the next major support below. And obviously that's what Bitcoin does. You come down, you bounce, you come down, you bounce. I'm just showing you that that's the next one below. And watch 32,000. And again, we will bounce off of this ring. We've been respecting this ring going way back as support, resistance, support. No reason to think we wouldn't respect it again. So again, that's macro targets to pay attention to. Remember, I'm bullish above roughly 46,000. We get above 46,000, we have to get above this red ring and this resistance. So for me, 46,000, I get bullish. If we come down to 32,000, I will buy. Remember, the more times you test something, chances are it will break. If we break 32,000, I'd get the hell out. This is coming much lower. As far as, this is your current support resistance, 40,500 and 39,219. I'm not going to go through other charts, guys. This is for swing trading. But this here, this is your current support on this chart. Notice we pushed up. It was resistance, right? Right here it was resistance, resistance, resistance. Now it's support, support. So you can clearly see your support right now that needs to hold is 39,743. If that breaks, your next support right here is 38,627. And if that breaks, your next support level right here is 36,000. And then if that breaks, your next support level is 34,727. And look, right here where we bottomed. And look, what is this target? 32,300. So if we come down and we break this target, we will be breaking this one as well, which is a very important support level. Where the hell is the stand chart? Right here. We will be breaking this. Guys, if this breaks, we are coming down. We are in a bear market. But as far as this chart, pay attention to this damn ring. If you have access to the chart, load it up. It's called the F1. We've been respecting the hell out of this red ring right here. Every time we hit this red ring, we get rejected. We're right at this next red ring up. Actually, that's the same ring we got rejected at right here. Look. Rejected, rejected, rejected. And I have the published versions of these charts. I mean, I have not changed this chart. Guys, I don't change these charts, right? When I put a ring here, the ring stays in place. I put a fib channel, it stays in place. Only thing I do is add on to the charts. I do not edit the charts. So I'm telling you, it is very possible this would be a point to put in a short. You could do it now, or you could wait till we hit 41,000. But I do think around 41,000, I think the same damn thing that happened last time. We can hit this ring, come down, hit support, probably hit this, break this, come down, and bounce down this ring, and possibly come down and test this target. But again, 32,000 breaks, game over. If we get above 46,000, I'm in it to win it. Let's long it. What's the market cap for Hex? What, like 5 million, 10 million? Come on. When you see a coin, I don't know anything about Hex, all right? I can just tell you this, just be careful. When you start seeing, if Bitcoin's pushing up, obviously altcoins are going to push up too. But if you see Bitcoin start dropping, alts are going to start dropping as well. The point I'm getting at is smaller market cap coins are easier to pump. It takes less money to pump those smaller coins. People say, oh, look, it's pumping, buy it, and then it dumps. So just be careful with those. But again, I just want to do a quick stream just to show you that we're coming up on this ring. You can clearly see how well we respect this ring. And even when we came down, look where we found support. Bam! Support and resistance. And look, we kept pushing up. Couldn't get above this ring. We were playing this ring right here. Resistance. It was resistance. And then it flipped as support, right? And then you came up. Y'all was respecting these other. Well, this right here, these are just... I update these charts, guys. This price is moving along. I show you the patterns we're in. You can notice we were getting rejected here. We got rejected here, here. We pushed above it. This became support resistance. So I'm just telling you, it looks like 41K is a point too short. It's up to you. It's not financial advice. Hey, we're in a bear market until we get above the 20-week moving average. Whatever you think, whatever you want to believe, until we get above 48,000 is where the 21-week moving average is. Until we get above that. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, we're still in a bear market. If we get rejected there, even if it pushes up that high, people, it's going to the moon. No, it's going to the 20-week before it gets rejected. If it pushes above it and holds support, we're back in a bull run. But again, guys, people can say, hey, we're going to 100,000. We're going to 300,000. It does not matter. If you get to strong resistance, you know where your resistance are at, you short it. If you know where your strong support is, you long it. And then you make money on the way up and the way down. But to me, it looks like by this ring on the F1 chart, we are coming down. We will get topped out at 41K, probably come down, test 39,000 area, probably push up, get rejected again. But I think we are coming down to test some lower targets before pushing up, testing this again. And the Dow Jones, guys, this is very interesting. Remember what I told you about the Dow Jones? Now, I did say June 10th, but it just so happened that it was a weekend. Right here is June 11th. Right at the damn apex, guys, right friggin' here. What did I say? I said, look, we pushed above this orange ring, and I said our apex was right here. right friggin' here, because I'm telling you, I'm expecting a major correction for the Dow Jones, and boom, we just crossed this apex, and we're underneath this orange ring, and we're in the red. So this could be the correction. So if you're looking for a point to short the Dow, it's your lucky day, because you know where your next target is below. Let me show you where that is. 32,691. I think that's where we're headed, guys, with the Dow Jones. And yes, guys, please understand how this is all correlated. I don't just chart for Bitcoin. I also do the stock market. The Dow Jones specifically. This is the same chart that predicted the last crash before COVID. I told you if we're underneath. Now, this was the last time, guys, back here. This is where I said, look, if they did not release a stimulus package by this date on the 11th of March, that we would potentially have a correction. I said if they released it, we would push up to the next orange ring. This is that orange ring right here. Look at that. Go above it, below it, above it. Now we're below it. And this is the apex. They have not released a stimulus package. We have a semiconductor shortage. They can't make new cars because they don't have the chips for the cars. So the prices of cars are going up. The price of lumber is going up. The price of houses is going up. You've got inflation. You've got all the stuff that's going on. There's a global shortage of all kinds of crap. All of this stuff going on, and we're right past my apex or underneath my orange ring. I think the Dow Jones is due for a major correction. I think that is taking place today. We will see how it plays out through the day. And remember, whatever price Bitcoin is at the time, if the market's correct, at least from my experience, looking at when the market's correct, remember, if the Dow Jones is coming down thousands of points, the S&P and the NASDAQ will come down as well. But every time that we have a correction, at least for the Dow Jones, if it's a 10% correction of the Dow Jones, it'll be a 20% correction with Bitcoin. So let's say that we get from here to this ring would be a 5% correction, right? So a 5% correction with the Dow Jones would lead to a 10% correction with Bitcoin. If it comes down further, and guys, I try to show you why these rings are so powerful. So if we cannot get above this, right now we're below this orange ring right here at 34,309 for the Dow Jones. If we stay below this, right, I believe that this is what's going to happen. We've already crossed this yellow line right here is a critical support level for the Dow Jones. Since we're below this, we've already crossed the apex, we're below this point. If we stay below that ring, I think ultimately we are headed down to this next orange ring. We could do something like this, but I think we're headed to this point. Since we're already crossed this apex, we're below. That correction would be about 10%. So a 10% correction with the Dow Jones would be how much of a correction for Bitcoin? Well, let's see. And let me go to the larger chart. Hold on. 20% correction. Where does that take us? Where's my measure tool? From current price. Oh, look at that. Look at the confluity fluence. Right back to our support level at 31,900, 32,000. So guys, that's all I want to point out to you. Pay attention. I think the Dow is ready to come down. Crazy, the global markets, there's a lot of stuff going on with these global shortages. It's affecting everything. I had to pay $3,200 for a $1,700 graphics card. I'm serious. A lot of things are going on that people are unaware of. And evictions are getting ready to happen. All these evictions are going to take place around the U.S. People will be kicked out of their homes. Landlords will be happy. But again, guys, the most important thing, you will get topped out. You have resistance here. So if you're looking for a quick short, when you hit the 200 daily moving average, that's right around 42,541. You get above that, you still got this red ring. And I know it's only I have this ring, but it does respect this ring. So if we push up, this is on the daily. So if we pushed up today, 43,180, tomorrow it would be 43,571, next day 43,800, but we have to get above at least 44,000, 46,000 before I get bullish. And then the most important thing, guys, if we're going to be in a bull run, we have to get above this 20-week moving average. If we do that, we're off to at least 100,000. But if we get rejected here, guys, we're in a bear market. I'm sorry, that's just how it is. But this would be the next point I buy. It'll be a gamble. I'd set a stop because we've already tested this lower level at least twice. I know this is pretty much how this is right now. People are looking at it as a double bottom. The double bottom's bullish. You know, we came down, we found support, we did hit it here, we hit it here. It's a triple bottom. That's a triple bottom, guys. We're off to the moon. Maybe. But I think we're topped out at 31K according to my charts. And if we do push up, we'll get topped out here. And if we push up, we'll get topped out here. And if we push up, we'll get topped out here. You get my drift? There's a lot of friggin' resistance above. You have any questions? Yeah, it's just something else to make it more bearish. You got a death cross. You've got a lot of resistance. Most importantly, the stock market looks like it's about to take a tank. Thoughts on DOT? Yeah, they look nice on dresses, I guess. Maybe like yellow and black. I don't know. Depends on your preference. It helps end a sentence. Other than that, I know nothing about DOT. Is S&P looking bullish, though? I'm not looking at the S&P. I'm not looking at the NASDAQ. I'm looking at the Dow Jones. Again, they all seem to move together. If I predict a move with the Dow Jones, typically if Dow goes down, the others go down. A little word on Matic. So yes, I know nothing of Matic. I know nothing at all, but I will be charting. The first chart I create will be Matic. So I will learn something about Matic, at least how price respects certain trend lines. I don't need to know the fundamentals or the technology because, again, I think every single altcoin out there is just a friggin' casino. To me, it's just a way to win money and lose money. But I will give you charts for Matic so you know, hey, if we push up, this is a point too short. If we drop, this is a point too long. When you get to this ring, this is a point to potentially watch for a major move. That is all I do. I don't investigate the coins and say, hey, this is a great coin. It's going to be, 1,000 transactions per minute, and it's a privacy coin, so people are going to hide they're going to be able to evade tax laws. I don't know anything about that. I just give you targets, guys. Yeah, I'm definitely not in it for the tech. I just give you pinpoint targets, guys. And you guys have access to these charts. You know what's up. Some of you new people here probably look at this and you'll be like, why are you charting solar systems and orbital trajectories? What does this have to do with cryptocurrency? I promise you there's a method to my madness. And I have tutorials teaching my madness. What date may the bottom of Dow be? Well, you never know how fast something's going to drop, but I can give you targets if it comes down. I can tell you that if we come down, when we make contact, if we continue down, your target will be this ring, wherever we make contact. Your first support level will be right here, and you can clearly see why. When we came down, this was resistance, support, 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 support. This one I got out of my short here. Short the ring, long the blue one. Now, if you shorted here, we pushed above it. But guys, Wall Street's just as crooked and corrupt and manipulated as Bitcoin and everything else. Sorry if you can't take that, but it's the truth. But I'm telling you, pay attention. This is very important. We are below this orange ring, and we are below this resistance right here. To me, that is bearish to come down to at least test this ring that we've tested previously. That will be your first point to catch a bounce right here. If that breaks, I think the first point for you to catch a bounce will be right here. Yeah, what I'm wearing has nothing to do with today's TA, guys. So again, the point of this stream was just to let you know that, let me just recap really quick. I got a lot of pretty drawings on here I don't want to get rid of, especially this one. I'm going to save this. So I just want you to know, according to this red ring, we got rejected at 1, 2, thrice. So if we push up, pay attention, guys. I'm giving you a magical roadmap for price. If you want to chance a short, this is not financial advice. If we push straight up, if we push straight up like this is 40,800. If we kind of go sideways, right, and do this, then this is where you put in your short, 40,562. If we come down and you break 39,394, well, you're probably going to come down and test this trend line we've been respecting, which is right here around 37,248. So again, I give you targets to long and short, scalp trade. But again, watch to see if we get topped out at 40,500, 41,000. And remember, if we break 32,000, game over, we're coming down. Don't ask a TA guy about the tech. They're clueless about it. Don't ask someone who doesn't research crypto projects. They're clueless. You know what? I bet you a lot of people do research crypto and research something and, oh, this has the best technology and the devs really put a lot of time and effort into it and they keep updating it. And then it still friggin' tanks and people lose all their money. Come on, man. I think that's maybe what you're implying. So Yeah, my ADA chart I think is still on point, but this is not about ADA. This is not about altcoins. When I update all the altcoin charts, I will do a live stream and we will go through all those altcoin charts. So that'll be a pretty long live stream. Hex is not a casino. Well, maybe it's a safer casino. I don't know, but a casino still. What about Head and Shoulders? I don't have dandruff. Backtest at red line on G1 and E1. I don't have the E1 chart up for this stream. I will tell you this though. Look, your current support that needs to hold is 39,743. You can see we're getting rejected right here where I said we would. Look, 40,000. This is 40,459 on Bitstamp. Your next support is 39,219. We're headed down there. This is the Bollinger Band. But the most important, guys, and I showed you the Bollinger Band on this one. Look where the Bollinger Band is. Bam! Right here. So I'm just telling you, I think this is the top to come down. You remember I made that stream, that video, I said short 40K. People said, why would you short 40K? We're pushing up. We dropped from 40K, guys, right on this damn chart. This is where I said short, right here. I said short. I said we're coming up on this orange ring as resistance, and this red ring is resistance. You look for the perfect short, it's right here. If you shorted that, you shorted all the way down to 22%, all the way down to 30, almost 31,000. And then I told you when you get to this point, you buy. And I told you when you get to this ring, potentially short. So if you shorted this ring at this point, you know, that was at least 10% right there. Close to it, 7.8%. And then I said, watch. If you follow my tweets, I said, we'll probably ride down this ring. We did. Look, support, 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 support. And then we pushed up. So I'm telling you, according to the other chart, I think we're topped out. But if you do push up, your next resistance to watch is going to be right freaking here at 43,340. It's that simple. Yeah, it's good to be doing streams, guys. And I'm sorry I've been away for a while. Buck, I can. Again, I want to do this quick stream. I have a few things that I need to knock out, and then I'll be working on charts, man. You're not going to hear from me. I'm going to be charting all day long, chart while I sing this song. So, again, if we break 32,000, we're going much lower. And I just gave you the resistance levels above, okay? And yes, I will keep you guys updated on Twitter and in Discord, you know, what I see or something's going on. Not to mention everybody in Discord is keeping everybody else updated. You're going to have to adjust your lines after that. I'm not going to adjust my lines. If we push above something, later that line will be support. So all the lines stay because all the lines are there for a reason. I don't randomly put those lines there. Well, thank you, Michael Brown. I'm glad I can help. But to me, it looks like we're at least due for a retrace, guys. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that we're coming down to 31,900, all right? I'm just telling you, according to this chart, this has been a lot of resistance on the F1 chart. So to me, it seems like we're at least due for a retrace, guys. That's it. And then we might come up. Yes, people have already offered to pay me to do AMC and a couple others. And that's why I just, earlier in the stream, I refunded that guy's money because I've been too busy to make the chart. I don't like having someone's money if I haven't done the work. So when I do the work, Crypto Crewless, are you here? I don't know. I don't know people's names in Discord versus here in YouTube. But I think I covered everything. And listen, after the stream, I have a couple things I need to knock out today. And then, guys, every single tweet that you see from me, each tweet you see will be, guys, Matic's been added to the website. Click refresh. Boom, there's your Matic chart. Guys, Monero's been added to the website. Click refresh. Boom, there's your Monero chart. XRP's been updated. All Theta's been updated. That's what I'm going to be doing. Again, I'm going to crank up the tunes and chart. So if you do want to sign up, guys, again, all the charts, a lot of the charts are updated. Bitcoin Cash is useless. Dogecoin's useless. I think Chainlink's useless. All the other ones I think are at least you can use them. Bitcoin, I always keep these updated every day because this is what I play. But if you want to wait a couple days before you subscribe, if you're thinking about it, you know, it's only 3 days of your 30-month subscription. But all these charts will be done because that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, I'm not going to ramble and repeat everything, guys. Somebody else come to the stream. It's 3 hours long. I want them to rewind it and play it all the way through and see what I said. Can you record when you make chart and put a tutorial? I tell you what, all my tutorials are creating Bitcoin charts. So yes, for when I do Matic, because Matic's a newer coin, and when you create newer coins, it's a little different. It's different when you make a chart for something that's newer. You have to use little tricks. You have to start out on a smaller time frame and use that. The volatility on the smaller time frame to create a larger chart. So it's kind of working backwards from my normal way. So yes, to answer your question, I will record a video when I create Matic, and since I'm going to do AMC and GameStop, I will also create I will do one video for one of those stocks, because when you create a stock chart, it's a similar method. It just goes back further. I mean, you have to start out on the monthly or the weekly because it goes back so far, or at least for the Dow Jones and the S&P. We'll see about GameStop. Yes, if you're talking about Polkadot, I have a Polkadot chart, yes. Polkadot's on there. I'm going to go through all the current charts I have. They will be updated. I have precious metals. I have gold, silver, platinum, palladium, maybe one other. And I'll have to go through those as well. So my goal is to go through and update all these charts. And then every time I update a chart, I will keep you guys updated on Twitter. My Twitter is private, guys. So again, if you are subscribed or think about subscribing, you need to email me. If you've been subscribed for the past 15 days and you send a Twitter follow request and you're like, why the hell hasn't this guy accepted my follow request? Because you need to email me. I verify you have an account and then I accept your Twitter follow request. I just delete them unless you email me. The dot chart. Well, hold on. Let me go to altcoins. Polka dots. Yeah, so Polkadot is outside of it. That's what I'm talking about. Back here, look how accurate the chart was. You could play the hell out of this. I'm sure you guys did. Look how well price is respecting this, even on the smaller time frames. I give you points too long and short. And even when we drop down, you notice when we broke this support level, we found support here, right? And it became resistance, right? And then we dropped down to this became our resistance right here. Look how long this is resistance, all the way up until this point. And then when you come down, the next one became resistance. This was support, flip resistance. And then look where we came down and found support, guys. Bam, bam, and then it became resistance. And now we are below this point. And look where we found resistance. Perfect touch right here. So guys, that is what I give you. I take the time to make sure I find the trajectory price is moving. I give you support and resistance levels to pay attention to. Right now, the only way that this Polkadot chart would be useful for you is if we pushed up. And you know where that would be. If we pushed up, let's see, it would be right here at $39. So what I need to do is I need to delete these smaller fib channel lines, go back to the larger structure and recreate it, and then I can give you these targets below, like right here. So that's what I'll be doing. Yeah, it's time for greenies. So again, that's what I'll be doing, guys. I'm going on a chartathon, and this is going to be a lot of charts, but I will keep you updated, guys. The first new chart will be Matic and Monero. Then I'm going to update all the charts, and then I'm going to do those paid chart requests, and they'll be on the website. Someone's offered to pay to create AMC and GameStop. So that will be created and added to under the stocks page. So I've covered everything, guys. I showed you the Dow. I showed you why I think the Dow is coming down. We're already coming down now. And I got to give my cat its cat crack. But yeah, I think the Dow's coming down. I've been talking about this for a long time, guys. It's playing out right now. You're going to watch it today. Watch this continue down. Nobody's expecting it. We are. We know what's happening. I have fun charting, so it's not a big deal. It's just I need to get in the zone. So I got to put on the right music. It'll be like in between some Enya, some Lord of the Rings, because she does Lord of the Rings too. It'll be some Enya and then some classic rock, and I'll go back and forth. I'll check in the hex. Look, the most important thing is getting current charts updated, and guys, I did make a tweet, right? I made a tweet. Yeah, nothing like going from Enter Sandman to some really slow Enya song. it gets you going, and then it calms you down, gets you going. It's like a rush, and then relaxes you, and you get a rush. So yeah, I think it works for me. Up and down, up and down. Kind of like the price of Bitcoin. I'm looking forward to getting the charts done, guys. I've been telling you doing this for a while. Now that I'm finally done with this damn project, now I can finally do it. So expect all new charts up. No more videos until I like Enya. You can make fun of it if you want, but it helps me get in my zone when I work. A lot of these charts that have made you money, you can go thank Enya personally, because the charts that I think I made that were the best ones was when I was listening to Enya. So you can thank her if you made money off these charts, and tell her I said thank you too. Again, I think we're topped out, guys. I think the Dow Jones is coming down. I told you if we're underneath that resistance we're looking at right now, and underneath that orange ring, I think we're headed down. And I told you that this chart here is our resistance, and this red ring right here is our resistance. I know I got a lot of lines and a lot of circles and stuff, but do pay attention. I think we are due for a retrace. So if you're asking me if this is a point too short, I say yes. That's up to you. This is not financial advice. I think that's Wayne's World. But thank you, Pat. And again, guys, if you do want to access these charts and you want to give it a try just for a month, all you got to do, look, these are the altcoin charts. So I'm going to go through and update these. I probably have 2 versions of each. Some of these I might get rid of, like, because they're older versions. I leave them because people still use them. You see how many ETH charts I have. I play ETH, so I have a lot of ETH charts. Like, for example, ETH. Like right now, I can give you Ethereum. Your resistance right here. Notice. Bam, that's how accurate these are. And if we come down, here's your support resistance for ETH. Write these down and watch the magic happen, guys. So if Ethereum pushes up, your target is 2,874. Your current resistance right now is 2,607. And if we drop, your support will be right here, 2,300. And if we drop below that, it will be 2,198. The trick is to create the chart. You have to spend an hour to 2 hours finding the trajectory that price is moving. That's what I spend all the time on first. Once I nail that down, then I create fib channels to match price action. What's amazing is if you take the time and when you find the price, the direction price is moving, when you put that fib channel on and you just play around with it, and then you see how well it fits price, you already have a roadmap for price years in advance. The cat knows. She watched me do it all the time. Yeah, all right. Yes, I'll give you your drugs. So guys, that's pretty much it. If you do want to access these charts, again, the website is opticalartcrypto.com. And for $39 a month, you get access just for $39 a month, guys. Think about it. Just 4 cups of coffee at some overpriced coffee shop, or maybe 20 cups of coffee at McDonald's. Just for that price, you get access to all the Bitcoin charts, right? You got swing trading charts, you got dominance, you got the G1, E1 charts I showed you with the macro targets, peak of the bull run chart. You got the ones that are labeled are the ones that I keep updated the most and keep you updated on Twitter about pay attention to support and resistance. These are archive charts. I might bring some of these back and update them. We'll see. I don't have too many charts. Most important charts are right here for swing trading. And then again, you just saw the altcoins. But if you do want to access these charts, guys, $39 a month, get access to Bitcoins, altcoins, precious metals, access to our Discord. You need to email me for the Discord and the Twitter invite. I will take care of you. And I do have tutorials teaching you my method I came up with. XRP, I need to update XRP. Our XRP is, and you're sidetracking me here. You're sidetracking me. So look, if you want to subscribe, guys, there will be all new charts. My promise to you. There's a link if you want to subscribe. If you want to contact me, if you have any questions, you can contact me here. Yeah, I can't do XRP. I've got a few things I need to do, and I got to get charting. I promise you guys charts. That is what I'm doing. Jesus. All right, hold on. Let's see where XRP is at. All right. XRP is in no man's land. Your next support level to watch for XRP, if you're shorting, is to around 68 cents. Your resistance above is going to be up here around $1.10, and then you have this moving average right here around 96 cents. And then the Bollinger Bands, guys. The Bollinger Band's awesome just for, you make contact, you're long, you short, you're long. If you would have shorted here, well, when you got to the center point, you would have needed to get out of your short. But again, this needs to be updated, because if you go back, you'll notice on these charts, well, at least with the Ethereum chart, I give you smaller targets to play. A lot of these charts are outdated, so that's why I got to update them. But those are macro targets. And you'll see right up here, notice, let me take this Bollinger Band off. I'll just show you how these charts work. This right here, see this yellow line right here? Notice we topped out. And remember, this chart has been here way before price got here. So we topped out right here at $1.89 right here. We came up, it was resistance, support, and then we came down to support right here. Came back down to support, and we have not pushed back up. So keep in mind, if Bitcoin's coming down, your target to catch a bounce is 68.7 cents. If we push up, your resistance is $1.10. But I will update XRP too, guys. Not one chart on the website won't be updated. And the first two charts, altcoin charts that will be added. Well, thank you, Charles Jones. But you need to pay through the website to get access. Thank you. So basically, where was it at? So the Matic will be added, Monero will be added, AMC and GameStop will be added, and all the current charts will be updated. And again, if you do want to subscribe, guys, if you want to contact me, if you have any questions, you can contact me here. If you want to subscribe, this is the subscribe link. And I did make a tweet. I'm going to pin that tweet at the top, guys. This is the link if you want to subscribe. So on my Twitter, let me go to my Twitter real quick. All right, this is my Twitter. I'm gonna pin this, guys. So if you already have access to my Twitter, I did make a post about new charts. So the most requested so far was Matic, right here. So I'm gonna pin this. I'm gonna pin this to my profile. So this right here would be at the very top. So make sure you tweet and you tell me what charts you want. And you can see the most requested. There's been a lot more added. The most requested has been Matic so far. Looks like there's a lot of people that want Harmony. But you can see Matic, Monero, Matic, Theta. So if you see another chart on here, like if someone's like Monero and Matic are the most requested, it looks like Harmony's next. So if you guys come in there and you make like 4 tweets that say Harmony, then Harmony will be the next one, or possibly go to the second place. So make sure you go to my Twitter and you make a post and you say, make a tweet which one you want, because I'm going to go through, I'm going to write down each one, and whichever is the most requested is the first one I make. And again, I think Matic and Monero are the top ones, and then I think Harmony. And then I'm going to update all the charts on the website. So that's my goal. All right, guys, I think I explained everything. If you want to know what's up, just rewind the stream back from the beginning. I cover everything. It's time for you to knock out some stuff and get to charting, guys. All right, that's it. Be careful. Watch 41K. I think that could be the top for a little drop. And I already told you how high we need to go before I get bullish. All right, guys, I'm out. See you on Twitter, and the next tweet will be the next chart update. That is correct, Pablo. Matic is first. Peace.